Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. This week I am building a rental house for Dorada, I think it is. I'm not completely sure, but I'm probably saying something wrong. I don't really recall the name, so yeah. But this house is very modern. As you can probably see in the thumbnail, I'm not sure exactly what you can see. I took so many pictures until, well, I haven't decided yet, but I took so many, so I'm not sure which one I will put in the thumbnail. It's very in the nature, it's very modern, it's kind of like not lived in, I guess. The nature lived in, I don't know, but yeah, I love it. This is not the first build that I did for Jungle Adventure game pack, this is how I'm gonna call it. So I think 2 weeks ago I did an inspired one for this game pack, and I also tried to build a different one. I didn't really like it. I wasn't so sure, so I just left it. It was something wrong with it, and I just loved this one so much more, to be honest. So this is why I went with this one, and I really hope you like it too. I really think it's one of my favorite builds that I've done. If you go into my channel, I guess overview, you will see my favorite builds, and there is a list of 10 of them, so I think I will definitely add it there because I love it. I just love how it looks on the exterior. I also really love the interior, so I'm really happy generally with it. Something to note about this pack, which it's something that I don't usually do. I decided to use limited packs because, well, I understand not everyone has every single game pack, expansion pack, stuff pack, whatever, and growing up I didn't have everything. Like, my parents didn't even exactly got what Sims is, and they thought it was like stupid for me to play a simulation game where you build houses and took care of people and stuff like that. So yeah, like many various stuff packs from Sims 2, I never had them. So I kinda, sympathize with people, and I decided to use only 4 packs. So I know it's not like crazy, but well, usually you will see, if you go through my builds, you will see a lot more packs. Like, I go all out. Even if it is one item, I will use it. Just because, I don't know, I feel like this item will add everything. Will change the entire room, which doesn't, but whatever. So I used the game packs Spa Day and Jungle Adventure, and from expansion packs I used City Living and Get Together. So just letting you know. So currently I'm working on the landscaping. Usually when I do landscaping, like as much as this thing, I take screenshots, one screenshot in the same angle every 5 minutes. So it looks like very smooth and very nice, like transitional, and I love it. But first things first, I completely forgot to do so until it was almost done, and I was like, okay, I'm not really going to redo the landscaping right now because I already like how it looks like. So yeah. But also, I don't know, basically that. Also, this build, I did it on Saturday. I usually start builds on the weekends and I finish them within the weekend. And then I edit them also within the weekend. So yeah, because on weekdays I'm rather busy, to be honest, with university, studying, working, and all of that jazz. So yeah. But this build had something extra, I wanna say. Like, I don't know how to exactly describe it, but let me tell you, this part, oh my god. You know what I hate about Sims 4? column placement. Like when a column is on a wall or when it is on a corner or anything different than just simply on the ground and places differently, and that's so frustrating. Like if you go and see the columns, the ones beneath that square glass black room are differently placed, and I'm like cringing so much, and I so hate it, but I simply couldn't do anything. Like here you can also see it, the column is placed differently, and it's like, come on, why? Also, this part, I tried to place, you will see it in a bit, trims around basically everything that floated, and for some reason, like this balcony, everything turned black. I don't know what it is. Like no matter what trim I placed, and of course it wasn't black, like it was white, straight up white as you saw, it turned out black. And I think that's probably a glitch and they have to fix it. But until then, this does not have a trim, and I do mind a lot. But you know what? Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna like stay on it. So about landscaping, you will see I do a bit more later on. I cut off most of it later on. I will change those wall, how are they called? Those things from Get Together into the ones from Jungle Adventures. And the reason why I did that was pretty much because I had no idea we had them for Jungle Adventures. It's in a different category than all the rest of the basically plants that go on walls, like the ones we got from Vampires and the ones we got from Get Together. So I thought, you know, this is what we have, this is what I'm gonna use. So I used the ones from Get Together, but when I actually found them, it's right about here at this point of the build, I was like, oh my god, like those make way more sense. Why weren't in the same category? So I went around and changed them, but I didn't really want to bother you. Plus, beneath the build, my idea of landscaping, where it's shady, usually not many plants grow, so I really wanted to keep it minimal there. Like it's only overgrown and grass, but I will add few flowers here and there because I felt like it was too bare and too boring. So, yeah. So I was telling you earlier ago that this build had something different about it. So usually whenever I build, I go on house and take inspiration from that. But I didn't do it this time because mostly I really wanted to limit the packs and I wanted to play with the new items we got. So that's one of the reasons. And the second one is that you will see four rooms are missing. The black one that you see with full like glasses here, windows, which is such an amazing room. Like how good would that be in real life? So good. All of the bathrooms in the house, which if this is not your first build, you know that in bathrooms I go pretty much extra. Like I put way too much stuff in the bathrooms and I make them way too fancy and fabulous just because I want to. And what else? Oh yeah, the second bedroom. This house has two bedrooms. The one's kinda like the master and the other one's kinda like a filler. I didn't really wanna make the house just with one bedroom, even though I felt like it was easy to do so. You will see when we go into furnishing right about now, I expanded the house by one tile basically, because it was just too small to actually fit properly 2 rooms. So yeah, I was trying to figure out the layout, it was really not working, and here I expanded the entire house by 1, so I could actually fit now 2 bedrooms. But what I was talking about, whenever a file gets corrupted or whenever I forget to press record, I would usually just be like, okay, suck it up and re-record it. But this week, actually this weekend, Sunday morning, my boyfriend's brother calls him and he's like, "Oh, surprise, I'm coming to visit. Would you like to pick me up from the airport this Monday?" And honestly, I freaked out. First things first, I'm not a social person. I'm very few times seeing his family, like 3 tops for a few days when we went and visited together, and that's it. And plus, I'm like really lonely and antisocial inside. So I basically freaked out when I learned he's gonna come and visit, because I'm one of those people, you know, when you visit someone or someone is coming to visit you and you're pretty much cleaning the entire house more, or like your bedroom as a kid, way more than you regularly do, and you're like, when he comes, "Oh, sorry for the mess, I didn't have time to clean." Well, that was me every time anyone came to visit as a kid. So having his family, like at least part of his family coming to visit, like in our house for the first time in basically, we lived together for 4 years now and they never came, I got anxiety. And it was Sunday morning, I had done half of the build, well, basically the exterior, and I was just chilling. I was doing basically nothing productive. So I learned that and I go into extreme panic mode and I'm like, okay, we have to clean, we have to basically get fresh seats, and we have to do everything. And he's like, "It's okay, calm, he's not gonna judge us, it's okay, he like announced it last time because he wanted to surprise." And I'm like, fuck that. So yeah, and basically I finished cleaning and relaxing at very late at night, and I'm like, okay, finally, we're done. And then I realized, holy sweet potatoes, I haven't done a build for this weekend. He's like, "It's okay, don't worry, it's all good, you don't have to put a build out this week, you can just relax." And I just can't do that. Like, I feel obligated and I felt guilty and all of that stuff for no particular reason. So I straight up sucked it up, and it was like 10 when I started, and probably like, I don't wanna say 1 when I finished. And the best part is, those forums that I mentioned earlier, I forgot to press record, and I straight up went into crying. Like, I burst crying. Like, I don't have time to redo them, and I don't want to not put a build up this week. And like recording and like doing a voiceover and editing while his brother was there, I would just feel too uncomfortable. So I had to do it that day. So yeah, I'm actually recording on Monday. Today is Monday. I usually just finish my recordings on Sunday, and then I upload the video the next day and it goes up on Wednesdays. But that was not really gonna happen because, well, imagine trying to voice record at 2 at the night, like 1, however editing took me, and he now went to pick him up from the airport. So I'm really hoping they won't come during me recording, because that would be super awkward. So yeah, like, I love this build of how it looks, at least on the exterior, but the interior caused me so much anxiety. And as I told you, I usually would just suck it up and record those photos, but between crying and not having the time to redo them, I did the most stupid thing, and here it is. I just pressed undo. And I hate it. Like, I cannot explain how much I hate it. You cannot see the full length of how pretty these rooms are, and I hate it. Like, I love the bathrooms. You will see the next bathroom. This is goals. Like, this is the separate square, I guess, of the house, and it has those windows that I feel like capture the jungle adventure so perfectly, and it's with so many plants and everything, and I love it. And like watching it just pressing and doing, not actually being able to see the full room, how it looks like, even though, you know, of course it is in the screenshot, but it's not the same. So it just made me so sad. And I love this build, but I hate it for that. Like how sad it made me and how much anxiety it caused me. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. So here is the office room. I feel like this house is not really for an explorer. I don't know, like it's way too luxurious for you to be an explorer who goes out in the jungle and rents this house. Like it doesn't really make sense. It's for the person who visits the jungle but stays, like, you know, in the hotel. So yeah, I feel like maybe they have to work. Like it's not a rental, it's a property that they actually own and they go there for vacation, and you know, I feel like the office made sense. Plus you can like remove the desk and add that archaeology table and everything. So yeah, and here's the part that I told you I felt like it was too bare over that side. Like where the pool is, it's so extra and so beautiful and so like so many plants and everything. Like, and this side's like meh, pretty much. So I tried to make it more lived in, and lived in, it's not the right word. I don't know what word I'm looking for right now. But yeah, you know, overgrown, that's the word that I'm looking for. But you know, not too much, because again, plants don't really grow under shade. So yeah, that's that. And doing the pool made me realize how much we need those recline chairs, or however they're called, like where you sit next to the pool in The Sims. Like, come on, it's so annoying. At this part of the night, it was so late and I was so tired. I had no idea what to do with the spa room, but I really wanted like a massage room, because you know, I feel like it really suits the theme of the house. So I'm like, you know what, screw that, I'm gonna copy basically what EA did. They know what they're doing. They made so many houses, even though from what I heard, I haven't really played the pack. The houses that they build are all basically sit, so that's really good. Like really good, great, excellent. But you know what, whatever. And we're almost done, and we're gonna jump in the screenshots. And yeah, I'm loving this house. As I told you, I love how it looks like, but I hate how it makes me feel and all the anxiety it cost me. So yeah, but come on, look how overgrown and beautiful it looks. I love those new plants they added, and basically the word in this map, from what I've seen, oh wow, I love it. I just so yeah, if you want to download it, there will be a link in the description down below, so you can do so. What else? I don't know, but we have a few more screenshots, like quite a lot of screenshots to go through, so I have to talk through them, and you will have to either listen to them, not to them, to me, or you know, click off. But you know what I love about this house is all the windows. Like the view is gonna be amazing. Come on, the bed, that's the only reason why in this bedroom I decided to push the bed a bit forward and I used those curtains. I never used those curtains from City Living. And this bathroom, oh come on, like goals, those bathrooms are goals. I know, like I built them, but you know what, whatever, I can say that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments and suggestions and anything else you would like in the comments down below, and I will see you next time. I hope that you'll have an amazing day and take care. Bye.